these streets, I never trusted anybody but you. I'm asking you, man. Bad boys.
One last time. One last time.
I'm the definition of half man, half drugs. Ask the clubs, bad boy, that's what's up.
He driving through a mall. We're not just black, we're cops too. We'll pull ourselves over later.
All right, here we are with the Color Commentary crew, where we give you views from a different side. You know what we're talking about today, right? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I think that the cool thing that.
Come on, we gotta do it right. We gotta do it right for the youngins, right?
Oh.
For the next generation.
I think that not today. What does that guy say? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. That's why we don't listen to that. This, of course, is Mike Lowry and my compadre
Marcus. I don't know your last name.
We're here to review this movie. So, Mr. Chuck Taylor, why don't you go ahead and get into it with our non-spoiler review.
Non-spoiler.
Let's go ahead and say hello to my man Mahmoud real quick. He always is checking us out. All the way from, I think it's from Egypt. That's
Egypt.
We appreciate you, bro. You always checking us out.
Oh, but yeah, this movie was awesome. I enjoyed every minute of it. I've been longing for another Bad Boys since the second one, because that's my favorite one.
Okay.
The second one.
You like that one better than this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get into the spoiler on why I feel like the other one a little bit better than this one, because it had the next level portion of the movie on the second one. This one did have a small portion like that, but it wasn't as high to me. But you just haven't looked at the last one in a long time, so
there's a reason. That is good.
Please, when the last
go ahead, do it.
Yeah, see, you always get me off topic. All right, but yeah, this one was really good. Will and
Martin
Lawrence. Martin are like peanut butter and jelly, salt, pepper. They work perfectly together. They make every scene work. Like I don't know. It seems like they're like cousins, or like they best friends for life. Like they've always been friends,
right?
Because they work so well together on screen. The story.
Work with your friends.
Yeah, a lot of times. I mean, look at this.
The off-screen happening.
But yeah, the story. I actually enjoyed the story too. I was compelled throughout the whole thing. Had a lot of twists. Lots of action.
I didn't see anything.
Miami.
Like I didn't see.
You didn't see anything.
I didn't see that.
The person that says he knows everything's coming.
I did not see anything coming in this movie.
But yeah, it was really good, man. I enjoyed every bit of it. I watched it. I want to go back and watch it again because I just think about all the different funny scenes. Mm-hmm. We had a couple people from the last movie that they kind of brought them in, so you saw people that some of the I don't want to spoil everything, right. But you see some people that grew up from some of the past movies or got a little older, and they had most of the same cast in there too, so to keep everybody together.
Yep. They've been in there for a little while. Yeah,
so yeah, it was good. What about you?
Bro, I love this movie, man. I had no idea it was going to be so great. So, truth be revealed, I'm not the biggest fan of the Bad Boys franchise. I never really got why people really love those movies. I was like, okay, they're pretty decent, you know. This was before I even knew who Michael Bay was, so I just remember like a bunch of random explosions and, you know, it's like, oh, okay, this is all right. But this movie, wow, this is the best movie of 2020.
Oh wow, I had a lot to fight off.
I mean, it's really good. I'm gonna give it a 9.9 out of 10. At the end of this 9.9. At the end of this video, we will reveal our new ranking system. Yes. Right now, I'm just gonna give it 9.9. Yes, it is that far from being perfect in its genre. Obviously, I mean, the action is great. It's over the top action, but it's never crazy. Yeah, you know, cars.
It's not Fast and the Furious.
No, you're right.
5 or 6 is like stuff flying out of airplanes. You know.
Yeah,
it ain't like that yet.
Yeah, people who can't be hurt at all. Like, yeah, people get hurt in this movie. Yes. They're driving around with black eyes and stuff a little bit, you know. The comedy is great. The chemistry between Will Smith and Martin Lawrence is awesome. The story is great, and there's so many little things. That's the thing I appreciate it. It's like a lot of times when you're watching an action movie, like let's say Six Underground. Yeah, it's a lot of action, but the small little details that make for a great story isn't completely missing. Yeah. But in this movie, there's so many little things. And when we get to the spoiler review, I'll talk about that in more detail, because as a movie watcher, I said, God, like, look at that. They did that here, and then they brought it back here. I appreciate that. Like, that's really good story writing. So my hat's off to them. I mean, there you go. My hat, no. The brush it. Brush. There you go. My hat's off. Dude, it's really great. So you anything else we want to say before we get into?
Nah, man, I don't want to get the spoiler because it's so many good scenes in this movie that I want to talk about.
Okay,
so
go see the movie.
Go support this.
All right, it's time now for the spoiler review. Spoiler. We gotta get our hands together. You doing this, I start doing that, then you did that.
I don't like copying me. So
I would try to do it together.
Change up when you go this way.
This is why you don't do things with your friends.
Yes, we don't.
Good boys for life.
Nobody wants to see that. Sounds like good boys. What you gonna do?
So you're not singing with the right melody. All right, go ahead and break it down with that spoiler review.
So starting off the gate, like the first opening scene of the movie is hilarious. Yeah. And it's so action packed. I mean, Will is driving this car like Fast and Furious. He's drifting all over the place, and you see Marcus like throwing up, like, and you know, and then
you better not.
It's like this starts off like right in the perfect, I guess, atmosphere with them, because they can just both be crazy. And you're thinking like it's like something like they're on some big chase or something, and you find out that all this is so he can get there to see his grandbaby being born, and it was so cool. And then at the next scene, you see the same scene on the second one when his daughter went on the date with Reggie. You see that it's Reggie, it's the daddy, and boy, I was crying laughing because we've always that scene I think has lasted through time, like that whole first date thing. Like I'm gonna do my daughter's first date just like they did, and just to see that he's the daddy of the baby, and that they actually got married. It was hilarious. They had the same girl that played the daughter too, right? Because she looked like she was the same girl.
I'm sure it was.
And I know the mom was the same. I didn't see the son. They didn't have the sons on there, so they probably weren't that important.
Nah.
But yeah, that just set me at ease. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great story. So I like seeing that they weren't retiring, like, because that was how big the second movie was.
Okay.
Because at the beginning, Marcus wasn't trying to retire. No, I'm saying at the beginning he wasn't going right to retirement, because the last movie, that's all they did. All he did was talking about retirement the entire time. So this one being Bad Boys for Life, you know, he did, because you know once Will he got shot up by his, I guess we know now, this is spoiler again, his son, which is like a Super Saiyan ninja.
Let me just mention real quick, since you mentioned I'm a guy that knows everything. I did not see that coming. At all. I had no idea, because in the trailers, normally in a trailer they would reveal something like that, because that's like the thing, like what's Marcus gonna do with Will being shot, you know, or like Mike being shot. He rolled up. I
was like, oh, does he have a vest on?
Right.
He's Mike Larry, bulletproof Mike. He probably got a vest under that. No, that's blood.
Yeah,
he's about to die.
Right.
And did you see? Oh, girl, boy, who did this? Like the Hispanic chick or Latino girl. Yeah, she was out with them heels. I was like, damn, bro, she should have been racing them. Cause she was floating.
Yeah, she could have called him.
Yeah, she was. Whoever, you know her, the actor who played her.
No idea.
Okay, she was pretty.
She should have played Trinity though. Maybe she'll be the next Trinity. You know, does she look like Trinity to you from The Matrix?
Yeah,
like a more attractive, right.
Yes,
like the same description,
same description,
but much more attractive, like HD.
Yeah, so I guess they would have now they're doing like a younger version of that.
Exactly.
They go ahead and cast her on there.
Hispanic, not white. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah.
But go ahead, sir. Sorry to interrupt you.
But yeah, once Marcus got shot, the movie kind of really just like kind of changed the whole direction of it. You know, it was like, oh, did he die? Mm-hmm. Is he gonna be the same? Like this is at like the first 20, 30 minutes of the movie. You still got 2 hours left.
Right.
You know, it's like what's about to happen? And then, you know, it just keeps going on and on from there. So I mean, I guess another couple of highlights that I like. The villain, though, I guess the mom. The lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, did you watch the same version I watched?
Oh, yeah, I know what the hell she was saying.
What is half the movie? I don't
what are you talking about?
Because whoever was filming this didn't bother. Well, first of all, the closed caption was in German, okay? And then it was off the screen, so when I did see a little bit of something, it was like Fräulein Deutsch. What?
Don't be like us. Just go.
We're gonna enjoy the movie so much more just because we'll know the plot.
I know what she said now.
Right.
So yeah, I might hit a matinee up like tomorrow. But yeah, like she was creepy, man. Like when she had that scene in the prison, and then she started.
That was great.
And then I went and stabbed the chick. I was like, oh, what the heck is happening? What kind of movie are we watching here? I was like, it's a horror film.
And then when she got out, I was like, oh, she got out. Like,
and then
she figured it out. Like, what was about to happen.
Yeah, so it just kept you guessing so much throughout the whole show. And once Will got back on his feet, and he was straight up Mike, like, man, he was like, so you gonna just let somebody just put holes in me and leave me on the street? You just gonna do that? I was like, dang, bro, that's cold blooded. And then Mark
understand where he was coming from. He
like,
prayed to God.
Yes. You know. He was like, don't you come at me like that. I clean drew off your mouth. I was sitting by your side like, dang, bro, this is some heartstring.
Right.
This was real talk right here. Like, dang, it's like made you feel like some sort of way. It's like, and you know, and then him when they added the new, I guess, I don't know, super cop squad, what they call ammo. I like with the young guys and the new characters added with a mixture with them. And then of course the captain.
The same girl. No, the captain.
The captain of the whole thing. What is his name?
I'm about to ask you the same thing.
I don't know his name. He's always yelling and cussing. And like seeing their relationship, because he's like you know, Larry, Will is like a son to him and everything, and see how much everybody really cares for one another in the movie. Mm-hmm. And then another spoiler, he gets messed up. Yeah. At his started soccer game, I was like, dang, bruh, it shot him right in the head. Yes. So I was like, dang, and that's one thing just to go on.
Did not see that coming.
Didn't see that coming, but
how? Even a little bit.
I didn't even know how I could even like. It's like my son I didn't know killed you, right?
Right.
And then I'm like supposed to like, how we not? How's this relationship supposed to work now? He like just killed him.
That's it. He did kind of forget about that.
Yeah, he killed the captain.
I got a job for you though. Didn't I kill you? Didn't I kill your captain though? Oh, I forgot
right beside you at his soccer game.
Right. Yeah.
So
I didn't know. My mom
made you do it.
Right.
Your mom made you do it.
She told me things in Spanish I didn't understand, but I figured that meant go kill somebody.
Oh, but it has so many other good scenes, good points. I'll probably interrupt you a few times with some more of them. The movie is great. Definitely go watch it. It's going to be a rewatchable. Very rewatchable throughout history. Because I'm going to be going back to this when I'm just bored. I just want to get a laugh in.
Sitting around at Thanksgiving with your family.
Yeah. That's
one of the things, like, the judge of a movie. It's like, is this rewatchable? Like you said, like, can the family sit down and watch this?
Yeah. It's really good. It has a lot of cussing, but I mean, hey, it's Bad Boys. But, you know, so if you're, I guess, kids or family sensitive to cussing, you might not want to turn on. Right. But other than that, it was a great movie. The ending, to me, was the only portion that the last scene. This is why I didn't have it. It was like neck and neck with the other, with number two, because when he went overseas, like once, I don't know if you remember, when his sister got kidnapped. taken overseas after they already won, right?
Right.
And the movie just jumped to that next level. Like you saw them in the thing, the music comes, said they can't help you, and they just bust out, and then the other dudes show up, and they all go over there and basically have to go rescue her from a dang army. Like that to me was like that next level. Like this one didn't have that quite effect when they went overseas. It wasn't that much at stake. It was just Will was going over there. Yeah, hey, I gotta go stop this chick, you know.
Right.
But it wasn't like his sister about to die. So that's the only thing. Like it had that next level on that second one. This one didn't have that one. So
see, that next level to me, it was just kind of like it's a lot going on right here. It just didn't have any real emotional impact for me. It was just a lot of shooting and blowing up stuff. Versus to me, this one had a lot more of, like you said, the heartstrings. I was much more invested in the characters. So when things happened, like I really cared about what was happening.
But it did not have the scene with the Jamaicans. that was hilarious. That was so good. The devil's not welcome here. Yeah, that whole scene. You don't remember that one, do you? Oh, you gotta go rewatch that one. Yes, and they were shooting there.
I remember they were tearing up and stuff, right?
That one was so good. But go ahead.
Let me tell you, when it comes to story, I like the little things. One of my favorite parts of the movie is when you get the chance to see Mike and Marcus talking at the bar. And Marcus says to him, dude, you're dyeing your beard, right? And he says, no, man, I'm not dyeing my beard, you know. Then after he gets shot and he's laying in the hospital and Marcus dyes his beard for him. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. That is so beautiful. And that's the type of thing in an action movie you generally don't see. No. And there's a lot of little things like that. The whole thing about Marcus praying to God for Michael to be healed. And so that meant something to him because I feel like, you know, let's say it was the same thing. If I prayed to God for that to happen, if I was to go back on that, what would God do to you because I didn't, you know, and if something happened, I would feel horrible. And that's how he felt. And he couldn't reveal that to Mike initially.
Until later.
Yeah, until later. So
and they made a great scene out of that part too.
Right. Then the scenes where Mike was getting in the car, you know, and he was putting in gear and stuff, and Marcus was sitting in the chair, and he was putting the chair back.
Oh yeah, I was like
and going back and forth between the two.
Yeah, that was good. He was like retired.
Beautiful, right? And of course, one of my favorite scenes is again when he's trying to get over. He's like, you know, Mike, I said I can't bring violence into this world. I can't use his gun. He said, of course you can use that gun. That gun manifested by God, right there. He's like, what? It's God's gun?
God's gun?
Yeah, we're the bad boys of the Bible.
It was going crazy. He just started destroying everybody.
And then another little small thing right after that, where Mike almost runs Marcus' sidecar underneath a truck. Just a little thing where Mike looks back because he doesn't realize that's what's going on. Normally in another action movie, it would have been played more for laughs a little bit, or maybe Mike would have done it intentionally, like, don't worry, you're good. But he actually did not realialize that he was almost killing him. Just that little type of thing, and you have a great actor like Will Smith to pull that off.
And I think that's something that's them doing that. You know, it's like those two, like, just ad-libbing certain things just to make that moment like, okay, these guys are like, for real.
Right.
Like, this ain't just acting on a movie. This seems like this is them.
Exactly.
So,
The only thing that I would pull it down, and perhaps it's because I didn't understand a word the lady was speaking in Spanish, it probably would have helped me out a little bit. But at the very end, I thought it was weird how the main villain, I don't know if he's the main villain, but he was the one that was out front, the one that was killing everybody. At the very end, he seemed, the son. He seemed like he kind of turned very easily. He was like cool with his dad really fast.
I didn't think he knew it was his dad. Like, he thought the whole thing was he was getting revenge for his dad's death. Like, he thought the other man that she's been claiming.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did she say that?
Yes.
How do you know?
That's why he was looking. He said, Papa, something such, and he was talking about when he was reading about his mom and his dad.
Oh, that's
being a
right.
power couple.
That's right. That's
so
right.
That's what the whole thing is about. Is he's getting revenge for his dad.
Oh, okay. So
And
that
her.
makes a little bit more sense. See, thank you. Okay, maybe it goes up 9.95.
Just making a 10 successful.
I mean, because I was thinking like, okay, if he didn't know his dad at all,
Yeah.
why would he really be pressed about this particular guy that's not been in his life at all?
Yeah.
But that does make sense. If he thought this person was his dad, and all of a sudden he finds out, no, this is not your dad. This is your dad. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be like trying to kill this guy because I'm like, wait,
I've been trying
I
to
got
get
some
a question
questions.
for you, and this is the whole reason I'm doing this.
Right. Yeah.
My whole existence has been about this.
Yeah.
Now it's like she just betrayed him.
Right.
You know,
So maybe again when I watch it to see the subtitles and I'll understand what happened, I'll feel better about it.
I have a question for
Yes.
you. Did you like her falling into the fire, or did you feel that was kind of cheesy?
You know what? When a movie is really, really good, you're allowed to have some things.
Okay,
that
it was like
about
it's
it.
kind of like it was like okay, yeah, I guess yeah, I kind of saw that
I
coming.
mean, look at Die Hard. I mean, you know what
And they got to fall out in the fire and be destroyed, and then it falls onto like some big spike.
She was a witch, so they had to
make her die for real.
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool when Marcus was falling, like, and Will couldn't get him up, and then the other dude, his son came.
Don't let me die like this. Don't let me die like
my butt cheeks.
Is that what he
my
said?
butt cheeks on fire. I can feel it. Yeah, so.
Oh boy, we could talk about this all night.
We could. This movie is great.
Yes, I'm sure there's so many scenes that we're forgetting right now to talk about, like the body falling on the car.
Oh shoot, that was good.
And
they both stopped.
It was in the trailer, and even though it was in the trailer, it was still hilarious.
It was so good.
She always knows.
Even when Will snuck the baby in there, he was like, Will. He took off running. He was like, go.
She's gonna be doubly mad because I left the baby wife. Yes, it's a great time. Go see it. It's time to reveal our brand new ranking system. It's very systematic, y'all. It's very expeditious and efficient. And to recognize someone who is very expeditious and efficient, we're going to call our brand new ranking system the Chuck System. All right. Did you know that was happening, sir? You did not. Congratulations.
I'm so excited,
and I just can't hide it. So let's go ahead and give Bad Boys for Life. By the way, isn't it weird? I guess they didn't think that there was going to be a fourth one.
Yeah,
they called it Bad Boys for Life.
Somebody said that on the thing. I think one of my posts about Bad Boys. It was like, it just messed up the number 4. It's like 4 life. It's like, that would have been the best one with us. It's like, yeah, they didn't know they were going to make it $70 million first weekend.
Exactly.
Probably more than that with the break.
Oh, it's Q. Q from Q Reviews is watching. I saw he did a review on Bad Boys for Life as well, so we got to make sure we check it out.
Yes.
Anyway, Mr. Chuck Taylor, how many Chucks?
How many Chucks?
Chuck.
This is rating out of 10.
Out of 10.
1 from 10.
All right.
So I'm gonna give this movie is gonna get a 9 out of 10 Chucks from me.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
All right.
That's an awesome movie. I would give it 10, but I didn't.
But you didn't.
It's got to be a very high quality movie on every front to get 10. I don't want to just give 10s out like, giving dollar bills out or something.
Right.
But everything ain't a 10. It's got 9. It was up there though.
Okay. All right.
It was close.
All right. The number of Chucks that I should provide this movie is 9.
Cat. Oh.
9.5.
Just give it 10.
9.95 Chucks.
How was that going to work? Like Chuck. Like a half a little piece of Chuck. They're like little
95% of a Chuck. Like one little spot.
10.
Missing.
Little fuzz off part of it.
One part is distorted. Like, what's happening? What's happening right there?
So you gave it a 10 chucks, huh?
9.95 chucks. Yeah. Nearly perfect movie. And then it might get 10 once I actually watch it and actually can read the subtitles.
Horribleness.
Yes, because, you know, I told you 30% of the movie I couldn't. I had no idea what was happening.
To you what's going on.
So, yes, I thought it was fantastic. All right. How many chucks did you give it? We'll find out. Anything else needs to be said about this?
No, it's more, but yeah, it was a good movie.
Plenty more needs to be said, but we won't keep the movie going. Right, this video going. All right. If you like what we did, make sure to leave a like here and on YouTube, on Instagram, or wherever you see us.
On Twitch, wherever you see us.
Where Twitch is, right? That's right. We're coming to Twitch, son.
Twitch. Stop that.
And as usual, you've got to subscribe to survive. This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side. Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Ding the boom, hey.
Saturday morning.